Hey YouTube, this is Rain Dragon Intuitive back for another video. I've come on here today to talk about some pretty important topics. I'm just gonna go out and say it. So, a few months back in January, I had done a meditation and I got really deep into meditation. And during this meditation, I actually entered a spacecraft. I believe it was a spacecraft because a group of about 10 ETs, they came to me and they started asking me questions, and not asking me questions such as, since I was really asking them questions. And so it was about 10 ETs, and they looked like gray aliens, if you know what a gray alien looks like. And there's 10 of them. Some were sitting down at the table and some were standing up in the background. And I remember just sitting there in meditation, like, shocked that this was even happening. But I was taking it as it was happening. And they ended up telling me that I needed to watch out and that the devil was coming for me and I needed to watch out. And at that time, a few months ago, I was in a state where I was trying to get away from the devil, and in a sense of like thinking that it is real and that it can affect my life. So I told these ETs, I was like, well, I thought the devil isn't real. And then they responded back to me, no, Amber, the devil is real. And so I was like, okay. And so I was like, okay, well, okay, tell me more. What should I be worried about? And they were just telling me I needed to be wary of people from my past coming back into my life. And so I took the warning. And then they further told me, so I have a daughter. They further told me to place my daughter into her crib. And they told me to place my daughter into her crib. And I'm sitting here in meditation like, for what reason? And they kept saying, we need to show you something. We need to show you something. Place your daughter in her crib now. And I started to get kind of like scared. So I said, unless you have good intentions for me moving forward, I'm not going to how do I know what you're about to do? How do I know you have good intentions for me? And they got so frustrated with me. Basically, like one by one, like I told you, there's like 10 of them in the room. One by one, they started standing up and leaving the room and like leaving me. Basically, they were so irritated the fact that I didn't trust them. And they told me that the fear that I held was going to hold me back. They told me the fear that I had was going to hold me back, and that, yeah, basically that's it. And so they left, and I never ended up putting my daughter in her crib, and I never ended up going with them. But I just think that's a very interesting experience that I had. Another interesting experience that I had in meditation that I want to share on here was I met the Egyptian god Osiris. I met Bastet. I went to ancient Egypt. I was there. You guys, I was in the desert. I was under this pyramid in a tunnel, and I remember hieroglyphs being on the wall. Osiris was like twice my size, so like I'm 5'2". So Osiris was like 11 feet tall, you guys. And we were in the tunnel together, and he was all green, and he had a beard coming down off his chin, like braided and stuff. Like it looked stiff. It was so insane. And I'm not going to go into exactly what happened in my meditation, but that was a really crazy experience. If you guys have ever heard anything about blue avian aliens, they are real. So blue avian aliens they are like a blue, I don't even know if that's what they're called. I have to get more channel messages. But a blue avian alien, in my opinion, this is what it looked like to me, and this is what I see when I look up that name online. Just look it up, blue avian alien, AVIAN, and you will see beings that look exactly what I have seen multiple times. So I've seen this being, and it has told me, it's almost like it's a higher version of myself, a multi-dimensional version of myself on a different timeline that has the ability to fly. She has the ability to like shapeshift. She has the ability to travel through dimensions like at a snap of a finger, and she can fly. She has wings, and she's like all blue, but she's humanoid, so she looks like a human, but she's blue and she has wings. It's crazy, you guys. No hair, just like bald, but all blue. And I've had multiple experiences with her. She's like fantastic, phenomenal. I love her to death. Like, she saved me from a lot of catastrophic things in the spirit. Like, I had a spiritual meditation one time where there was some alien. I don't know the proper name of the species, but it was a green being on top, flying on some sort of beast in the atmosphere, and they commanded their beast to take me out of her arms, because she had me in her arms. She was flying me around in the sky, taking me back to my body. And basically this beast came, picked me up, and she had to get me back from him, but she managed to do so because she's so smart. Like, she knows how to do shit like that. So she got me back, and she brought me back into my vessel, which I thank her for this. What else? Oh, I've met Anubis. I have met Anubis from ancient Egypt. I've met them as well in meditation. It was insane. I encourage everyone watching this to meditate if you have not became a successful meditator at all in any type of instance in your life. Meditation is very good for you. It will help you go more within your vessel. Learn about the chakras if you haven't learned about the chakras. If you go more into meditation and you haven't before, and this is your first time, you'll start to notice a lot of different changes in your body. If you start to eat healthier, that will help as well. Apple cider vinegar helps with opening the pineal gland and decalcifying it. Just detoxifying. Just try to limit the amount of sodas and sugar you eat. Drink clear, healthy water. Fiji Water and Deer Park are my favorite brands. I do not drink Dasani or Aquafina. Do not drink those brands. I'm telling you right now, they have chemicals in them. I know you can't really trust every brand nowadays, but Fiji and Deer Park are two brands that I really like. And any alkaline water is also good. Fruits like oranges, apples, grapes, bananas, raspberries, kiwis, avocados are really good alkaline food. Yeah, and keeping a clear, healthy state of mind, trying not to give in to your negative thoughts too much will also help you elevate in this ascension process throughout this time. And also, go out into nature. Nature is great for grounding yourself, to clear any negative energies that may be stuck inside of your vessel. Like, just let them out. But yes, as I was saying, meditation is great. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it, and the longer you can go into meditative trances and states where you will actually start to see different things play out, and actually start talking to different beings, and they will start communicating with you. And depending on the level of vibration that you're vibing at, the different beings you are able to access. But thank you for listening to this message today. I love each and every one of you who supports this channel, watches my videos. Comment some more things you'd like me to talk about on this channel if you're interested. I've been through a lot of things. I have knowledge of a lot of things. I'm still growing on my journey and my process in this simulated universe. Trying to figure my way back to source, back to where I should be. If this is just the video game, I really, really encourage myself all the time to do better in order for me to come out of the state of trance or come out of a state of disillusionment, so that I'm able to escape the game in a way, if that makes sense to anybody who understands what I'm saying. But thank you all so much for watching, okay? And, feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.